You're right there, my name's Brian Joe, and today we're going to do a video on patching up horrible damp ceilings, yeah? What's happened here, we've got a block pipe outside, water's overflowing, it's come down the brickwork, it starts seeping in, and it's seeping into the ceilings of the rooms inside. So the bathroom's got really badly damaged. So first of all, what we're going to do, we've got some mold killer, we're going to get rid of that horrible mold on top of the ceiling. Once that's gone, we're left with the damp patches, so the horrible orangey looking stains. The aesthetic things we don't want to see. Luckily, there's no actual physical damage to it, it's just looking damage, yeah? So what we've got some stain blocker, we're going to do 2 coats in the stain blocker, then we've got some undercoat, and we're going to use that undercoat primer, acrylic, and then once that's done, we'll do the brilliant white and we'll finish it off. And it'll look perfect. My name's Brian Joe, like and subscribe, get some tips. That's the problem there. That is the bathroom. To the right hand side, the bathroom ceiling is probably to the right of that. So that is why it is getting brown damp patches, because of that pipe's blocked, so that needs to be unblocked. So the first port of call is we're going to get some mildew and mold killer, and we're going to wipe all this stuff off the ceiling. Because it looks like Lionel Richie has been having a little party up here with his Gucci, mate, yeah? Like I said, remember, this has probably been a week and a half since that pipe's been unblocked, so it's starting, feel it. If it's starting to feel dry, then we'll paint on it, because otherwise the stains are still going to come through. You need it to dry off, unfortunately. So to give that a spray cloth, whichever one's easier for you. Get some of that layers off, the mould off, yeah? We go around it, see what kind of damage it has left. So, this stuff, one of the best I think. I mean, it does have quite a brutal smell, so keep it ventilated quite well. But it kills everything, and it takes loads of horrible gunk off the walls. Right, that's step one. Before we do the painting, what I'm going to do, get a dry cloth, dry that area around the tiles and stuff, because what we're going to do, we're going to put masking tape, sit just on top of the tiles, because the damp stains really seeped into the top, so I'm going to paint over the top bits as well. So get some masking tape, we're going to mask up. I'm going to try it off, and that ain't no little stain, you know. That's proper got big and fat, you get me, fam. Alright, we're going to try to make this up here, yeah? You see that girl on the last video thing, I've got to shout at people. Get out my face, bro, I'll punch your face, fam, you get me. What makes me laugh is how people seem shocked by this. I left school at the start of the millennium. I'm a millennial. People were never like that in my day. When people make it out like this is something new. I remember some EJ girl battering my friend on the bus, and he was a fighter as well. But you know, I suppose people, we had that you didn't beat up girls mentality. But I mean, there's always been like this crazy stuff. London's always been crazy, you know? I think some people live a sheltered life, I think. I mean, that's a good thing, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a good thing. But it does make you laugh. I mean, you should be shocked, but I don't. I laugh at these things, unfortunately. Alright, so that's what we want. We want the tape just top here, because what we're going to do, we're I'm going to paint along it. Just give it that whiteness back because it's got really damp and horrible. Luckily the polyfill is not too bad, or the silicone, otherwise you'd probably have to repair that. But for now, I'm just going to do painting, right? Like I said, make sure it's dry, otherwise your masking tape won't stick. So that's what you want. That's what you want to do when you're masking taping up areas as well. Just do little pieces at a time. You don't have to do 8 Cuban inches, Cuban hill inches, what do they call it? Just little bits at a time, just break it off, break it off. Because these ceilings, they're horrible when they look horrible like this, don't they? Just get out to the top, like I said, you don't want it touching like your tiles. Get it looking proper nice and chunky. Alright, so what I'm going to use, we're going to use a Zinsser. It's a cover stain, it's a primer. These are the best ones, particularly this one. It's nice and thick, you know, it's like myself, so it doesn't start pouring off the ceiling. Some of them ones, you can get them and they're really watery. This one, it's nice and thick. Open it, give it a decent stir, and you put it on the ceiling. Like I said, the good stuff for this doesn't come down like rain, you know. Ain't gonna rain down in Africa with this thing, right? As you can see, all the stuff, all the oil and all that's come to the surface. What we're gonna do, give it a good mix, this stuff. Keep giving it a good mix until it starts turning white. This one always has a little tint of kind of yellow and stuff in it. So, but the good thing is a primer as well. So once you put this on, and then you put whatever colour you're going to put on the ceiling, probably white or whatever. Alright, so you've had a good stir, and now I'm going to put it on. Like I said, the stuff, truthfully, it's quite potent as well. So what are you looking for? You're looking just to cover all your stains. Don't worry about that. You don't really have to cover the whole ceiling. Just all the real bad patches. Again, I'm going to go along the tile, the top of the tile, just to give it. Unfortunately, it's been quite damaged everywhere. This is definitely worth doing. Never know if you're looking to sell your property or even looking to move on. You don't want people coming there thinking, oh, that's a nice little flat or whatever, and then they see bad, wet patches, damage on the ceiling, and they're going to think instantly there's something badly wrong here. So, definitely worth doing it proper. You can't go wrong with this stuff, this damp proofing, straight up damp proofing, this cover stain blocker. Really does the trick. Just makes it just generally, you know, it's not a trick, it does a good job. Even here it's not bad as well. I would advise using a paintbrush, putting cover stain on and stuff. It gives you far more control. You don't want this stuff getting everywhere. This stuff, it's very hard to get out of stuff, so if you get it in your, you know, piece of furniture or cloth or something that you want to keep, this will be tricky getting out, where normal paint these days is pretty much waterproof and you can get them out of anything. Go around around the corners as well, where the paint. Remember, this is not your final coat, so don't have to look. It won't look great, it'll look like you've got something on top of your ceiling. There you go. More or less it all covered now. Just going to do it up here as well. Might need some little hairline cracks you can just put over it as well, you know. Cover them up. So this stuff is really good. I don't have any droplets or anything come down yet. It's like the Sahara up on that ceiling. Alright, that looks pretty much everything, I think. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to give that a little hour to dry. Again, it's a bathroom, it's cold in here. Might take a little longer to dry. Whatever, you know, period of time you've got, at least make sure it's dry before you put your whatever coat you want to put on, a bit of that or whatever. But I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is after we've put our stain blocker on. As you can see, it's kind of left a coat on there. Don't worry, we'll paint over that and that will look lovely, right? So the first coat is dried. It's drying fairly well. I just want to give it a second coat because it's dried so quick. What's the harm in giving it one more coat? Because the stains, they were pretty bad actually. So what we'll do, particularly this bit here, just give it one more coat. If you've got time, obviously sometimes time's not always as on your side and stuff. But big jobs, I think you should always make time. So we're just going to give this a quick one sidebar. Literally took us less than, I'm going to use the term literally, it literally, possibly one of the most annoying terms. But it did literally take me 5 minutes to do, so why not just do it again. So we'll quickly go over it. Like I said, it's a primer, so yeah, just get it on, get it what you need to block. Don't have to get all Vincent Van Gogh, you know what I'm saying? Right, that's the heavy bit of it. Done. This bit here is also protruding still. Just give that a little another coat on top of that one. Everywhere else it's pretty fine actually. It's just that two main spots that were the real protagonists. A little bit here. you kind of spot painting with this stuff, by the way. You don't have to cover, you won't have to cover the whole ceiling with this stuff. It costs you a fortune as well to paint the whole ceiling with this, you know. About nearly £30 a tub, so think about it. You just need to pick your spots. You can do a little bit up here on the side bit as well. A little bit tangerine kind of colour. Trying to fight on. But you can put this in a pot. I'm just holding this. Whatever you feel safe and clean doing, do it. It's my motto. Okay, so that looks pretty good. What we'll do, I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so that is the second coat dry. And as you can see, this one has fully covered horrible damp patches. And we're going to give this a try, this undercoat, see how good it is. Usual trick, open it up, give it a good stir, put it in your paint tray and put it on the ceiling, alright? Using a little roller here, mini roller, more or less because it's just easier for the video, but you know, use whatever tools you've got available. Big roller if you're interested. Right, the way I do ceilings, right, the window's here, so the light's coming straight in like that, yeah? So I'm going to roll vertical this way. Yeah, it's gone on nice, this undercoat actually. It doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad at all. You can get it on Amazon. It's gone on nice. Like I said, the ceiling is in decent condition. It just looks horrible. So we get this on and we'll cut around the sides. That masking tape's come off a bit there. That's why I kind of have to go and stick it back again. But it's going well. Like I said, do it because it will have a bigger knock on. People are going to come and say you're looking to move or to sell and stuff. I think that stuff has a real big effect on people's views on whether to buy or not. Around the sides. And we want to just go down because they left a lot of damp there. We get in there. It's going to look good. Blend it in. That's what we want to do here with the brush. Blend it. Right, what we'll do, we'll let that dry. So we'll let that dry and we'll see how it comes out. Look at that. That's a million times better, that is. Definitely worth it. If you've got it, do it, because things will only fester and it only get worse. Got to get after it fast. It's like it's an illness. It's like any illness. It's like a human being or anyone. You know, if you get something, get it out fast. Don't ignore it. Don't shun it. Don't hide away from it. Confront it. Go for it. Go at it. Head to head. Best way to do it. It's life in general, mate. There's a problem, face it. Don't run from it. It'll only fester. It'll just make you ill. It'll eat you inside out. Same with this damp stuff. It'll eat your house in and out. You watch that mold spores, they'll just expand and they'll grow and they'll be all over the ceiling. Next thing you know it, mate, they'll be down the walls and you'll be down on your knees. So get it done. Look at that. Less than a day and you're back on top of things, you know. Don't put things off. Go for it. Alright, so we're going to put some Pure Brilliant White on it now. It's dried. God, it's freezing. That never gets so cold, isn't it? Oh. Right, so we're going to put a Brilliant White on it now. Give it one coat. I think one coat will do it. It's already looking good already, but we'll do it anyway, because let's do it properly. Yeah. Seriously, like, it's just simple and easy to do. I just advise anyone to do it, man. Just do it. Get your property up to shape, you know. Like I said, you don't know what's going to happen. You never know. You might be able to trade it in, sell it, or whatever. Own it, thingy. It's that old thing. Get into good habits. Once you start getting into good habits, good things happen, you know. It's that mentality thing. Bring people up. Don't put people down. All this good mindset. Once we get this, look, like I said, what is it, November or something? Not far from Christmas. You know it's like Christmas. Don't feel awkward because you've got big damp patches everywhere. You're gonna have enough problems than that with your trousers, probably, with all the drinking you do, so it's not out to seeing more problems, right? Good. That's what we want. The ceiling to look nice. And let's do it. And what we're going to do is get a brush, we're going to go in and we're going to cut them in as well. The cutting and the brushes, just let me just join them in together with the roller strokes, so it all looks good. Yeah. That's nice now. It's up. Yeah, that's perfect now. Right, happy with that, brand new. get it done. Right, my name's Brian Joe. Like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And go out and do it yourselves. Come on. Right there. So that's it all nice and dry. And that is how you ever paint your damp on your ceiling. Look, that's blended in with the whole ceiling. So you can do that yourselves. It's not even a full job, it's a repair job. Anyone can do that. Get on it. Like and subscribe. My name's Brian Joe. Thanks a lot.